Sing it, ooh, sing it, ooh, sing it, ooh, sing it, yada, 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 sing it, ooh, sing it, ooh, sing it, ooh, sing it, yada, 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 sing it, ooh, sing it, ooh, sing it, yada, yada, yada.
Whoa, geez, top line that one. Must be the Cavendish. I just want to firstly apologise. I did a bit of a joke yesterday. My Tour de France, come out here, we'll get some better lighting. I just want to apologise to my Kiwi audience. I did a reference to the Velcro gloves, George Bennett, Chris Froome's wheel, like it had some Velcro gloves, and I just wanted to say that was sort of out of line. So just sorry about the Velcro jokes, but I think that was, I think it's a good analogy. Chris Froome, what happened to his bike that last kilometre, stage 12 Tour de France, this is what we're talking about. I just got out of bed, had a late night last night. Chris Froome had mechanical. Some people say he ran out of sugar, he ran out of water. I disagree. I truly believe he had an issue with his bike. He seemed to be stuck in a hard gear. I believe he had a DR2 issue. Now we're going to cover some of the issues here that Chris Froome may have had. I think that if you look closely at this seat, it's a little bit off kilter. I think Chris Froome, when they put his team bike this morning, it fell over and knocked his seat off, so his pelvic tilt was a bit, it was a bit like that. So that was an issue. Another thing as well was those Pinarellos. They got that massive down tube, and it was raining. It was raining that day, so I think it filled up with water. So, I mean, this track, I did a test with it yesterday where I rode it in the rain, and the water flicks up from the back wheel, goes straight down the seat tube collar, and feel look how heavy this is. I've got to empty that motherfucker out, and what you got to do, you got to basically get someone who's quite strong and flip the bike up and let the water drain out. Another issue is his bottom bracket, I would say, was too tight. So if you look at this, see how that's sticky? It doesn't spin. It should be like a Campag square taper. This is, look at that. I'm not even trolling, like, that's almost steroid strength. That's, like maybe 2 revolutions, so it's very sticky. So I would say that Chris Froome had a sticky bottom bracket yesterday. Not a sticky bid like Cummings had, but a sticky bottom bracket. So I would say that was an issue as well. He lost power there. He may have had a slow leak in the rear tyre because he was sort of zigzagging on the road, a bit of a paper boy. And also he was running the deep section, the Shimano rim. It does get very wet. It's a deep section rim that can get wet with a lot of water in there, and that will feel like that's extra weight. So that was an issue as well. So we have all these issues that Chris Froome's bike potentially had, these marginal gains, which would attribute to a negative performance at the Tour de France. Another thing with the shoes, he was using these shoes. No, he was using these shoes. No, he's definitely using these shoes. So, that the black keeps your feet a bit warm. But I don't know what else could have happened to his bike. We had the steering, that was probably the big issue, is the bottom bracket stiffiness. So that's my issue there with Chris Froome. Yesterday he didn't run out of sugar water. Arrows in yellow. He's got a red bike, and I find that quite triggering. That's the stage 12 Tour de France final kilometre highlight. That's the analysis of it all. Because if you saw Bardet, he had ceramic bearings, no fatigue on his face at all. He's like, hey guys, welcome to France. Had total calmness. No issues. His seat was straight, his bottom bracket wasn't sticky, water weren't full of wheels, his frame wasn't full of water. There's new Factor bikes, they've got a hydrophobic paint job, so it just repels the water so you don't get in the down tube there, like Pinarello F10s, no notoriety for. Anyway, I'm going to go back to sleep. I had a big bender last night, and I just do want to apologise again for the Kiwi audience. And I do have a discount on my Velcro gloves, 20% off this week only for Tour de France specials. Fair trade, organic.